Magic Makers. I'm Mom Virella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
And I'm TJ Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And speaking of up to no good, it looked like Yukita was over there with her wand stuck in her hair.
Me? No.
But stuck in your ear.
There's a lot going on. First of all, we pre-recorded last week, so we weren't able to say anything, but we want to let those in Texas know that our thoughts and prayers are with the families of those that were lost and know that we are with you guys in spirit. Definitely sending love out to you guys. So know that we're with you guys in spirit. But today we're going to be talking, it is pre-recorded. We are not ignoring you. We are talking to the Delta H Con crew, which is going to be happening this weekend.
Yeah.
And speaking of Delta H Con, Dave had a unique version of a wand. Dave, what was that you were waving?
That was actually a gold VHS tape.
Okay.
Nice.
Ladies, good. I'm all for VHS tapes, but I've never seen a gold one. So can you explain that?
Yeah. So this is actually one of our awards for the special award this year. It's for best premiere, so best AMV that's making its debut at the convention. And so this is going to be part of the award for that particular.
Nice.
I think he's breaking. I didn't quite catch it.
I think the pitter-patter brain may have pitter-pattered into his thing, but it looks like the videotapes make eyeballs too, so it's like a perfect setup. So,
Right?
but to define the terminology AMV, that is acronym for Anime Music Video. So it's a competition. I actually entered it this year too. It's my second time to do one of these, and you take anime and you set it up like a whole music video, or there's other ones that do more like comedies and other stuff too. There's a lot of variety to it. So I haven't made it to the finalist of one yet, but doesn't mean I should stop trying.
No, we totally lost him. Can you explain what that is, Mommy? For those who don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much like the anime music video is it's a creative form of taking some of your favorite animes, or in some cases, people do all different types of content. Like I've seen them do. I've seen them have it like open to almost anything. So you just take any genre movie and they put together their whole music video. They choose a song that they feel like really represents it. But they also have comedy where they'll sometimes take scenes or lines from the anime and they'll clip it together in such a way that it makes it think. There's so many different levels of what they do in this. So it's really creative. I suggest Googling anime music videos if you don't know what it is, because there's a lot to it. And then there's also just the anime edits, basically. Hi, Dave.
Sorry about that. We're on satellite internet and the rain got bad enough it cut my internet off.
Figured.
So how long is this video supposed to be?
There we go. We're breaking down the anime music video. Would you give us a little bit more info on it?
Yeah, sure. But if there's a shorts category, they can be as little as like 20 or 30 seconds. We don't have one of those this year. Didn't have enough time. So for our contest, probably more like a minimum of about a minute, preferably a minute and a half. And then there is no theoretical maximum, but it's hard for somebody's attention to last longer than 2.5 to 3 minutes. Usually it has to be a pretty exceptional video for that to be the case. So most of them wind up in like 2 to 3 minute window.
And there's somewhere on the website to enter that in?
Yeah. It's the contest. Okay.
I was gonna say the contest is closed for this year. Yeah, no, the competition right now is actually done, but there's the prizes and the videos are going to be shown at the con, right?
Correct. Well, mostly. So the prize for best premiere, I actually promised that I will custom make them something that's a little bit extra, but I need to know who first. So that has yet to be determined. That one may not show up, but the rest of them will. And then we're actually having a special awards ceremony. So that's on Sunday at 4 p.m. The contest is Friday at 6:30, and then there will be a separate award ceremony. So during the contest, the audience votes, and so some of those votes will be on paper, and some will be on straw poll. And so we'll tally those up, and then Sunday we'll have a 1-hour awards presentation. We're going to attempt to stream both of them, so that the editors, many of whom are not.
Oh, or maybe losing you again. Okay.
In and out. Can either of you two explain what's going on, Dimitri or Charles, with that?
I think he's kind of got most of the rundown right there, though. I mean, I don't mean to like stop y'all from because the
Yeah.
competition itself is already entered, and so they have that beforehand. So next year, if anyone wants to enter it, check out the website. They do have it posted on there and their Facebook and stuff. Because like I said, I did enter it, so. But once it's past that point, they have certain ones that they're going to get to vote on at the convention, and that's what's happening. It's Saturday and Sunday. Those are going to be happening, and you give the time for those. So yeah. Okay, so let me ask y'all real quick before Jake pops back in. I've been there before, so I totally feel it. The weather being
Happen.
yeah.
Weather is
So-
not cooperating with him.
As far as Delta HCon, so this is an anime and gaming convention, right? Like that is the basic stuff. So what makes Delta HCon special?
So what makes Delta HCon special is it always feels like the family con. It's small enough that you can meet your friends, but it's still large enough that you've got all the vendors, you've got all the activities, there's a decent sized crowd, there's people to meet, you can meet your new friends. That's really what we find makes Delta HCon special is the community and the specific size that it is.
Nice.
Now you guys have gaming, correct? And you guys have cosplaying. What else do you guys have there?
So we have anime rooms, we've got panels, we've got the cosplay, we have both types of gaming, both electric and what we call the offline gaming room, which is tabletop board games, RPGs, etc. We have dances, various guests. We have our artist alley, which is smaller vendors and that kind of thing, and then of course the larger vendors for dealers' rooms.
Very cool. Before we go and look at the guests, I wanted to explain where it was located. The location is 2000 Briar Park, Houston, Texas 77042. The reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to flip back to the home page, and that explains the actual guests. Who wants to go over the guests with us?
I will, because I am head of guest relations, so that's my entire department.
Sweet. Okay. So we have some guests here on the website. Do you want to go over them with us?
Yeah. Let me look at my children here. So we have several of our cosplay guests. Box of Prop Mario is one of our cosplay guests. Vivace cosplay. We also have oh gosh,
Renegade.
Kaishar, I believe is how that's pronounced, and then Ren. Those are going to be our cosplay guests. A lot of them have Instagrams where they post all their like really big builds. They're going to be the ones running our cosplay contest on Saturday. And then we have our steampunk guests, Addison Mad and Drew. They run a whole room where all they cover is steampunk stuff and like the history of steampunk, and they have a whole museum that you can attend.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like steampunk. That's cool.
Drew,
Kind of unique.
Drew is actually a magician, so he also does like a bunch of magic tricks, and they make you believe in magic fully and 100% because some of the things he can do is crazy.
Uh-huh.
And I've actually met him before. He does the close-up magic too, so like it's hard to hide that whenever you're in that close proximity. He's really good.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. We also have our two music guests, DJ Betaroki and Kohei. They do a huge like party on Friday. So if you like music and dancing and partying, Friday's going to be the best time for that. And then we have, of course, all our voice actors. So one of the big themes this year is My Dear Friend Nokotan, which is an anime. We have 4, I believe, voice actors from that series that are going to be here. That's going to be Josh Portillo, who voices Yoshiharu. We have Trina Duhart, who voices Noko. Nicolette Kong, who voices Kinyu, and then Donald Guzzi, who's the narrator. So if you're a fan of that show, we have a whole slew of them coming. We also have Tom and Dorothy Fawn. They both voice in Digimon. So if you're a fan of like the old Digimon to current, they've voiced several of the Digimons. Dorothy voices Yuko too, which I believe is one of the main characters' moms, if I'm not mistaken. Which I may be. It's been a while since I've watched Digimon. We also have, if you're a fan of Full Metal Alchemist, Kevin M. Connolly, he voices Kane from Full Metal. And then we have Oscar Sung, who voices Now in Free, and Sung Gi in Yuri on Ice. So if you're a sports anime fan, we got you covered on that front. And then in general, if you're a gaming fan, Dorothy Fawn voices Mercedes from Fire Emblem Three Houses, and our guest Ratana voices Leonie from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Ratana also voices Yae Miko in Genshin Impact. So we have a pretty good array of guests this year that cover just about anything you could want out of a voice actor.
Yeah, it's quite a list.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, but I'm very excited for this year. They all have really great attitudes, and I'm really excited to get to meet them and see them interact with their fans.
That's awesome. So you mentioned how y'all have a few extra things that are going on. There's like y'all have several extra things outside of like, or they're in addition to the con. So like you buy an extra ticket for them. Could you talk about some of those that y'all have coming up?
So your extra ticket events are things like tournaments in the game room. You've got the tea party, which gets its own ticket. And in addition to that, you also have a more expensive pass. So we've got a single day pass, a 3-day pass, and then we have what we call our gold pass, which is way more expensive, but it includes a bunch of extra things. There's an exclusive party to go to, the Friday Mixer, that you basically go to a party with the guests. You get early entrance into the dealer's room, priority access to the panels, a discount on merch, things like that.
What's the tea party?
It's exactly what it says. It's a literal tea party. There's, snacks, and it's kind of a formal tea party.
Like with guests or?
No, it's just generally like usually there ends up being a guest or two that wants to attend, but they're not necessarily scheduled to be there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So is that I saw something about the maids. Is that like an actual maids cafe, or is that part of the tea party, or is that something separate?
Their maid cafe is separate.
Okay.
Maid cafe will put on the tea parties. Sometimes they don't. But the maid cafe is separate. And you go in there and you purchase as you want to buy stuff. So snacks, drinks, etc.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't need a ticket to go to it. You just go and purchase things there.
Yeah, as long as you have a badge, that's you can just go in there and purchase things and sit down and
cool.
Like a
Awesome.
cafe. Very nice.
And I believe I saw the word vampire somewhere on the website for events
Of course
happening.
you did. Of course you did.
You're probably zoned in on that word.
I think that was actually the first thing I noticed. Is like, everybody keeps telling me about this convention. I should look into it more.
I mean, I love Transylvania is on her shirt. If you're watching, yes.
This actually came from my sister in Romania, actually. So, she knows me well.
So one of our characters is a vampire.
Oh,
Nice.
Who?
Oh, that's one of your logo ones, right? I've seen her.
Yep.
very cool.
Very
Nice.
vampy. Muy vamp.
But was it one of the extra ticketed events that was a vampire thing, or was it one that you'd already happened to mention? I don't remember. I'm sorry. My brain is trying to brain.
Not
So-
something that I'm aware of. So
Okay,
I'm
hold on.
assuming you're talking about the Retro Goth Industrial Vampire Ball.
That might be the word. That sounds
Yeah, it
accurate.
is.
Yes, there we go.
That's
That sounds like what I was drawn to. Yeah.
That's what I read. So
And that sounds
Yeah.
like something right up Mommy's alley. What is that?
very much so.
Yeah. So that's happening Saturday night. It's a dance party / crash course of musical history for goth music from the 80s and 90s. So it's both a dance party and an informational panel about goth music. So if you're a fan of all things goth, it's probably going to be pretty lit.
there isn't an entry for that, is there, Dimitri?
The website says it is because there's like a snack package.
Okay.
Because you're going to vampires thing, so you're the snack.
Oh my
A
god.
bloody good one, if you will.
Oh, rim shot, guys.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
No, actually, I'm
I
wearing
know
this
those
today
jokes
because
sucked.
speaking of which, actually, I'm wearing
no.
this one today because we're gonna be at Epic Universe celebrating my daughter's birthday. Yay! So they have the whole Monster Land. So that was actually my thought on this, but that did work. That made a good segue into that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so with all the awesome extras and everything, though, is it a family-friendly event at Delta H Con?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Awesome.
It's one of the things we pride ourselves on, is it being a family-friendly event. We even go so far as to, if we're going to show even semi-mature anime in the anime rooms, it doesn't happen until after 9 o'clock at night.
After
Love
Nice.
that.
That's awesome.
Love that.
Being a family
High five
friendly
for you.
regarding tickets and ticket prices for the families, what does that look like?
So your weekend prices for adults right now is going to be your on-site price. That's $50 for 3 days. Your child passes 6 to 12 are $20. Child's ages, little to 5 is free. They don't require a pass. We also have day passes, but I always say to buy the 3-day pass because you're almost spending as much to buy a single day pass anyway.
Right. That makes sense.
Ooh, and did you have something else you wanted to
Yeah,
add? Because I was about to ask.
Looking.
Perf. So, hi, I'm going to ask you about cosplay stuff now. So, how is the cosplay contest going to be ran? Is it going to be like journeyman, intermediate, novice, or teen, adult, child? How is that going to be ran?
So usually it's novice and advanced is how the cosplay contest is run, with skits happening in the middle as a separate category. I believe usually it's there's a best in show that covers like everything, and then there's another overall award.
There's a judge's choice, isn't there? Or there
Yeah,
used to be.
judge's choice.
Nice.
But it's not super split up, but I do believe we do beginners and advanced.
Okay, cool. Also, what are the prizes?
I
It's
believe
gone year to year. That's been different stuff. Everything from gift cards to we've had
Okay.
statues made one year. Actually, the little award statues we made a couple years ago that was our mascots. We had one of them made 3D printed into statues at one point for actual awards.
Nice.
Cute.
But yeah, they're usually like gift cards to Home Depot or
Like
things to help
basic-
cosplayers.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Just wondering.
Now, what about the parking situation? What does that look like?
So all the parking is around the hotel itself. It is usually very good. It's not hard to find a spot. If they're for some reason doing something with the parking lot, which I have not heard that they are this year, it can get a little tight, but usually it's really good. You can park in front of the hotel, by the side of the hotel, behind the hotel. They've got lots of parking.
Is it
Nice.
free
And
or
it's-
is it charged?
It's free.
Okay.
There
Awesome.
is no garage.
Okay. That's what I was
Awesome.
Good to know.
And you are in charge of the gaming department, I believe, correct?
So I am the co-chair, and
Okay.
I am in charge of the gaming department,
right.
which includes both offline and electric games.
Nice.
Nice.
What kind of tabletop games can we find?
This year, we've got somebody that is actually running a D&D campaign. I
Nice.
think he's mostly doing that on Saturday. I heard there was a BattleTech event, but when I went through the schedule, it didn't seem to be there, so I'm not sure he actually got it submitted. So,
Do we
other
know what
than
edition for D&D, perchance?
I do not off the top of my head.
Okay, just wondering.
I was gonna say, do we know like what type of panels you have going on?
Oh, there's
You have quite a few listed on your Facebook events. I noticed that.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's all
so
sorts of panels. I don't keep track of them. Dimitri, do you know more?
I do. So there are, I would say, like 4 or 5 different types of panels. There's the panels that the guests do, where a lot of them are Q&As, where you can go and ask voice actors how they got into voice acting, advice for being a voice actor, and what they love about it. There are like community run panels, and those can range from everything from like game show Jeopardy style panels to cosplay panels to like hangouts, where they'll do like group get together photo ops type things. And then you have our main events panels, which would be like the cosplay contest, the A&B contests. There's a panel, I believe it's on Saturday, that has all of the voice actors on it. So there is there's guaranteed to be a panel for you, regardless of what you're into.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Good to know.
Very cool. So when it comes to maybe their first time there, what advice would you give somebody who is their first time going to Delta HCon? What would you suggest? Maybe if as a family that they kind of look out for or try to go to first things.
So my advice for first time con, whether you're going to Delta HCon for the first time or going to cons in general, is usually the same. Pace yourself, hydrate, have fun.
Deodorant.
Deodorant and showers are appreciated. Yes.
Mm.
Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Encouraged, I think, is a good word there.
Highly encouraged. If you can afford a con ticket, you can afford deodorant. Also use it. Sorry, I'm done.
It is a real thing. Trust me.
It's
It is
Texas. It's summer.
It's hot.
Yeah. It's a
Breathe.
necessity for life, honestly.
Also,
it
clean your
is.
cosplays.
Clean your outfit in between. That's appreciated as well.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing
All
to
right.
know is
Love
we
you
are
all.
a zero tolerance convention. So should you have a problem, should somebody be causing a problem, find one of our safety officers. They are very clearly dressed.
Okay.
They wear a black and blue safety. I wouldn't call it a jersey, but it's an overshirt. They are very easy to see. Speak to one of them. If you have a preference, we have both male and female on the safety staff. We are very much a zero tolerance con, and we will take action immediately.
That's good to know.
Good to know.
No. So when it comes to like different type things, what types of vendors do you have there? I mean, you can't list them all, but like kind of like what various types ones do you have?
So you have like artists,
Go ahead.
community member artists that run the artist alley. And then you have like actual vendors that sell everything from statues to t-shirts, to pop figures. We've had people who make candles and soaps based on anime and gaming characters come through. So there's like a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, if somebody wants like an autograph of a certain cosplayer, or I mean, a cosplayer of a certain voice actor or something, do they have to get it online or can they get it there?
You can get it in person. Every voice actor, their prices for their signings are online, but they'll also have prints and stuff available at their tables that you can pick up, that you can pay for. Usually they do both cash and card, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Awesome. Before we're done, is there anything else that y'all feel like they need to know before they head out to Delta HCon this weekend?
Wear comfortable shoes.
Mm.
That's the best piece of advice I can give anyone is you're going to be walking, wear comfortable shoes.
Always.
Just thought about this, but do y'all perchance also have an ATM? Because I'm sure there's going to be vendors that prefer cash or don't have a credit card reader or Zelle or Cash App or Venmo or what have you.
The hotel has an ATM on site.
Perf. Love that.
Awesome.
Convenience.
Well, thank you guys very much. We've kind of bombarded you with a ton of questions, and you guys have handled them beautifully. So thank you so much for your answering all of them. You guys can find out more about Delta HCon online at deltahcon.com. That's DELTA, the letter HCON.com. Check them out online. Thank you, Dimitri and Charles, and you guys can thank Dave later when you catch up.
Yes, he messaged while we were finishing up, and I was like, "Oh, the storm hit hard." So yeah, that stinks. But he got all the info in, so we were good.
The next one will be live on July 22nd. We're going to have Adam Lawson, who does a mean gambit as far as cosplay, but we're going to talk to him about his upcoming voice acting and acting that he's got going on. So make sure to tune in. We've talked to actors and voice actors, but they've already kind of been there. So he's kind of working his way up into it. So it's kind of a different perspective. So make sure to check that out. In the meantime, Mombi, get ready.
All right,
Get
guys.
your ones ready.
Yep. So guys, I will be at Delta HCon for my first time ever this year. I'm really excited. So I hope to see all you guys there. Y'all come on out. Let's go check out all the awesome anime and gaming fun. All right. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's got that kind of feel that we love. So I'm really excited. So, and also I'm going to be sharing out Epic Universe content, so y'all watch out for that. But remember to smash that thumbs up real quick on this one before we go, and make sure you're following CJ Peterson and Yukita Cosplay. Yukita's on Instagram, as well as she has Follow Them Geeks on YouTube, and then CJ has YouTube and TikTok, and of course me, Mama Urella. So till next time, guys, get your wands ready because we're out of here. Mischief managed. Bye.